Tesla fans like to get accessories for their electric toys, whether related directly to the car or not. However, there is a new cool accessory that the CEO of Tesla, Elon Musk, has unveiled, and his fans will soon be rushing over themselves to get it. And this is no other than Elon Musk's revelation of the new Tesla e-bike. Don't forget to watch to the very end for the full scoop on this latest Elon Musk creation. Welcoming the future. Electric vehicles are, in fact, the future. They happen to be quiet, do not pollute, and moreover, are reliable and much cheaper to maintain than cars. They're also quite modern. Tesla electric vehicles in specific are great, as they are a class apart with some of the longest ranges and best performances available on the market today. However, electric cars are simply an overkill for some trips wherein something more portable would be much more suitable. Other times, it just may not make sense to get your car on the road. For such times, a bike would be a better fit. Say you were going down the street on your own, or considering the great weather, you decide to explore the neighborhood. In such cases, why drag out the beastly Tesla Model S Plaid charging in the carport, or consider a teenager that can't drive yet? The possibilities where a bike would help are endless, and if you would rather ride a Tesla-branded electric bike, congratulations, as you are in luck with your favorite company having unveiled an electric bike. Not the first or only. Tesla is definitely not the first automobile company to produce an electric bike, as Ducati and Harley-Davidson already do so. Even BMW has one. Mercedes is not averse to making one either. Electric bicycles are an interesting possibility as they aim to improve what has existed for decades. They should not, however, be confused with electric motorcycles, as you still need to pedal, only that you do not need to use great strength. With electric motors, you are able to navigate rougher terrains with much less difficulty. Electric bicycles make great mountain bikes. Many electric bike startups exist, each one trying to lead the market with a variety of models. From premium models that cost heavily to budget-friendly models that will get you to your destination without all the bells and whistles. Even some traditional bike manufacturers are aiming to get on the battery-powered bicycle trend. However, if we believe any company can make an incredible electric bike, it is Tesla. The EV maker has a spectacular design team and even attracts talent from within the industry, or it could even buy up an already existing electric bike company and Musk would mold it into what he envisions. Which brings us to yet another question of why Tesla would want to make an electric bicycle. Its goal is said to be to help humankind move to zero-emission mobility from internal combustion engines with all their grand pollution. Bicycles don't produce carbon emissions to begin with. However, there is something about Musk, a principle that runs through how he operates all his companies. Principles with a vision. Musk wants everything done as efficiently and least costly way possible. His principle shows in how he approaches problem-solving itself. If Musk sees that riding an electric bike has greater efficiency and cost-effectiveness than driving an electric car, you can be sure Musk will be committed to pursue it. And such is the case anyway, with electric bicycles being way less costly to ride over short distances than driving an electric car. But that's not the only reason why Tesla would make an electric bicycle, because it seems that the electric car maker simply enjoys making accessories for its vehicles. For example, jog your memory to the ATV that accompanied the Cybertruck during its unveiling. Tesla has promised to make the ATV available for purchase with the Cybertruck as an accessory. The Tesla e-bike Model B, likewise, will appeal to Tesla electric vehicle owners who prefer an active lifestyle and love to ride on nature bicycle trails. It could make for an enjoyable weekend getaway by driving to rural bike trails and hopping on their bikes. Musk had envisioned this years earlier, when he hinted Tesla would make an electric bicycle many years ago. Tesla e-bike Model B. What does it look like? First, let's begin with the name of the bicycle, that is, Tesla e-bike Model B, which follows how Tesla typically names its vehicles. Like any product you would expect from Tesla, the Tesla e-bike Model B is a sleek-looking bike that turns heads everywhere it goes. It goes quite against normal bicycle designs, although it is not as polarizing as the Cybertruck design. The Tesla e-bike Model B predominantly comes in white, much like the base model of all Tesla cars before they debuted the midnight silver metallic coat. Just by the way, now that this color option exists for Tesla cars, the Tesla e-bike Model B might get the color option too, which would be totally rad. Electric bikes from other manufacturers often look like they're carelessly thrown together with all the wiring hanging in full view of the audiences. You really can't help but feel like the maker is trying to force electrification on a standard bike. However, the Tesla e-bike Model B is far different, as you won't see a single piece of wire around the bike itself. Even better, the battery is well concealed with quite obvious attention given to detail. The result is a visually pleasing bike that will go on to win many awards and inspire lots of copycats. The steering of it all. One of the most prominent and talked about things regarding the Tesla e-bike Model B electric bike is how you steer it. If you see the bike's handlebars and think they're meant for steering, you are obviously right. But what you might be wrong about is how the steering function is accomplished on all other bikes, whether electric or not. You turn the handlebars towards the direction you wish to go, and that's that. However, on the Tesla e-bike Model B, the handlebars are completely rigid and do not turn at all. What this means, the front tire is independent of the movement or lack of movement of the handlebar. However, you'll turn by exerting pressure on the handlebar, that is, on the side you wish to turn to. The more pressure you exert, the more to the side you turn. Tesla completely reinvented this handlebar, and you might have to relearn it, but it is not really complicated if you think about it seriously. You will learn an important reason as to why the front wheel has to be independent to some degree soon. Various outstanding features. Before you hop further onto the Tesla e-bike Model B, you will notice many other features that set it apart. For instance, the wheels do not have spokes. Instead, they have shock absorbers that help keep your ride smooth. No Tesla vehicle is complete without a large screen, and the Tesla e-bike Model B has one in the middle of its handlebar, wherein you are able to read your ride details like speed, distance traveled, battery level, and other stuff, such as following directions on the map. It will have a rather familiar UI for Tesla car owners. The screen is said to be waterproof and bright enough to read under bright sunlight, so you can easily glance at information and still get your eyes back on the road. Greater safety measures and grander power. The Tesla e-bike Model B has a host of other features that allows the rides to be safer on the road. For instance, just like Tesla cars, the bicycle too comes with autopilot, which allows it to take over control for you at times. It was thought to have side, rear, and forward-facing radar cameras and ultrasonic sensors that detect other bikes, cars, potholes, bumps, and other objects. But with Tesla now going with cameras in its cars, even for the autopilot, the Tesla e-bike Model B might also be ditching radar too. Now, it seems when necessary, the Tesla e-bike Model B will take over control from you and steer itself safely, which is why Tesla has designed the handlebars to be rigid and not make the front wheel turn directly. We imagine if you could turn the whole front wheel directly, it would be difficult or impossible for the bike to take over control from you. The Tesla e-bike Model B will also not lack power, as each will have an electric motor mounted on the hub, which will allow it enough power to navigate even hilly routes without having you pedal much. Since Tesla has a new greatly improved battery in the 4680, there is really no reason to fear that Tesla e-bike Model B will suffer from a short range. The new battery is much lighter, but even more energy dense, just what the Tesla e-bike Model B bicycle needs. It will also last much longer and retain most of its capacity over time. The question of regenerative braking. Tesla has brought forward regenerative braking from its cars to the Tesla e-bike Model B to top up the battery whilst you ride around town. To prevent thefts and robberies, Tesla has equipped the Tesla e-bike Model B with quality GPS tracking. Since this bike will get transported in Tesla cars at times, and it has to fit into the trunk or with the back seats folded down, the Tesla e-bike Model B is said to be foldable, hence reducing the amount of space it takes up significantly. Let us know what you think about Tesla's upcoming e-bike in the comments below. With that, we come to the end of this video. Consider subscribing to join in next time for more of such interesting content.